boys and girls, welcome back to our very own reading corner. So today we're going to be reading a book called What? Homework. I don't know what this book has for us, but let's just head on. Oh no! Indy wailed. No! I forgot all about the homework! You're in big trouble, said Kevin. You sure are, Jin said. Mr. Lopez told us about the planned scavenger hunt 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago? Indy said. No wonder I forgot. He reached into his backpack and dug out a crumpled piece of paper. I'll do it now, Indy said. You must be kidding, said Jin. There isn't enough time, warned Kevin. Indy looked at his watch. The bus won't be here for 5 minutes, he told them. Indy rushed over to some tall grass. Maybe I'll find something here, he thought. Petals was first on his list. Right, thought Indy. I know what petals are, those things on flowers, but I don't see any flowers. Then Indy spotted something white. He looked closer. They were flowers, lots of tiny white ones. Okay. He picked one and put it in his spelling book. Spelling book. Go, Indy, Kevin shouted. Indy gave him a thumbs up. Then he bent down again. Something prickly was stuck to his jeans. He pulled it off. Ow! The next thing on the list was a leaf that's not green. That must be a trick, thought Indy. All leaves were green, except the ones near the plant with the prickly thing. They were purple. 2 down, Indy shouted. Way to go, yelled Kevin. I can't believe it, Jin said. Burr was next on the list. What was a burr? He'd skip that one for now. Seeds was next. Indy knew what a seed was, but there weren't any around. Hurry up, Kevin called. The bus is coming! You see the picture? The bus is actually coming. Indy didn't hear him. He was staring at the list. Root hairs? He didn't even see any roots. Then he thought of the picture in his science book. Duh, roots were under the ground. And he grabbed the plastic spoon from his lunchbox. Carefully started to dig down around a weed. And he tugged hard. Up it came, and there, dangling on the end, was little hairs. Root hairs! Last call, the bus driver shouted, and he put the whole thing in his thermos cup and ran for the bus. Andy sat down, then he jumped up again. That prickly thing was back on his jeans. He brushed it off with his binder and got to work. Wait, I have an idea what that prickly thing is. First, he took a page out of his binder, folded it like an accordion. Then he taped the white flower to the first fold and the purple leaf to the second one. He flattened out the root hairs and taped them onto the third fold. I still don't have seeds or a burr. Andy thought as he got off the bus, maybe Mr. Lopez is out today? No such luck. Good morning, class, said Mr. Lopez. I'm sure you can't wait to share your science projects. Ha! Thought Andy. All right, said Mr. Lopez. Who wants to be first? Andy scrunched down in his seat. Me, said Jordan. She was always first. She must have gone scavenging at the supermarket, thought Andy. Big deal. Then it was Jeff's turn. When he pointed to a burr, Andy couldn't believe his eyes. It looked just like the prickly thing he had brushed off his jeans. If only I'd kept it, Andy thought. He looked down to where the burr had been and... What do you know? The burr was still there! Now it was stuck to his shoelace. Andy pulled it off. Ow! And double ow! He taped the burr to his paper. Now he had everything except seeds. Andy checked his watch. There won't be enough time for everyone to show their projects before lunch, he thought. If I don't get called on, Andy tried to make himself invisible. More kids had turns. Just as Jane finished, the lunch bell rang. Phew! I made it. I can finish my project tonight, thought Andy. I'm sure no one wants to wait until tomorrow to see the rest of these wonderful projects, Mr. Lopez said. We'll finish up after lunch. Now I'm done for, thought Andy. At lunch, I know what to think of. At lunch, everyone was telling knock-knock jokes except Andy. He wasn't in the mood. If only I had done my homework, he kept thinking. He ate his lunch slowly. Tuna sandwich, pudding, tangerine. He spit out a seed. A seed! He'd actually brought seeds to school without knowing it. He wrapped some in a napkin and put them in his pocket. Andy was the last kid to show his project. Ooh, Jordan said. I love that tiny flower. There's so much dirt on your root hairs, said Jeff. It's like you just dug them up. Andy made a face at Jeff, but Mr. Lopez liked the dirt. The nutrients in the soil go right up the root hairs in the plant and help it grow, he said. How did you find the burr? Liza asked. Only a few kids had found the burrs. It found me, Andy said. It stuck to me when I was collecting the other stuff. Congratulations, said Mr. Lopez. This is a perfect example of how plants spread. He opened the burr so everybody could see the seeds inside. These seeds were traveling on the Indy Express, he said. Everyone clapped. Scavenger hunts were a lot of fun. Andy couldn't wait until the next one. But next time, he promised himself he'd do his work at home. Okay guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. So this video was about a little kid, Andy, who was trying to do a school project, but he didn't know except for the last 5 minutes. So he had to do all that work in the last 5 minutes except for some minutes that required the bus and the school. Okay guys, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. So guys, I have 2 questions for you guys. So my first question is, what were all the things he needed for this scavenger hunt? For the scavenger hunt, what were all the things he needed to get? Did you guys remember them? My second thing is, what did he promise himself to do after his presentation was over? What did he promise himself to do from next time? Okay guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Smash that like button and subscribe if you guys want more of these videos. And I'll see you guys next time in another video.